a short time to live. Precious time. Time to be used. Time to crowd 30 years of living into 1 or 2.
Is this the night, right? Come on, man. Don't let the dice get cold. I mean it.
Then they'll do it.
Here they go. Coming out.
Okay, hold it. Put 1,000 on the line, place 1,000 on 4, 5, 9, and 10.
500 is the limit, Mr.
Come on.
Get the pit boss, man.
1,000.
Come on. Let's go. Great.
All right, Charlie. There you go. There's 1,000. Away we go.
All right, sports fans, it's whoopee time.
Let's go.
Here we go. Take this. I like that point. It is beautiful. Here we go. Come on.
Sakes, now bet it the hard way.
I'll take that the hard way. I like to live dangerously.
Well, Sidney, that's what I call guts football. I'll just try a little of that hard way action myself.
Jamie, the night's young. Take it easy, will you?
Oh, man, don't make waves, will you? Come on, give me some elbow room. I want to shoot here. Gee. All righty. 3 and 3 for the blonde and me. Hey!
Easy, Abe.
Close. All right, not bad. Come on. Get him back, man.
Sing to him again, Jamie. Then they'll do anything you want them to.
Would you please come up 6 one time?
And you lose.
Up jump the devil. Wait, fear not, dear hearts. I shall return. Howline, you will stay here and keep my place, you understand? Do not pass go. Do not collect 200 marks. And remember, you still have relatives living in Germany, right?
Right.
See you all later.
You shot lady. Coming out.
Jamie! Oh, we caught your first show tonight, and you were absolutely sensational. Sensational. Would you give me an autograph so I could bring it home and show my friends?
Look, Zelda.
It's Marjorie.
Marjorie, whoopee, swell, Grant. All right, now here's a nice big jackpot for you. Swing, honey. Have a ball. Be my guest. Huh?
You mean it?
Yeah, go on, there.
Oh, thanks, Jamie.
Listen, I want you to get me 20,000 more credit.
No can do.
Wait a minute. What do you mean, no can do?
Reasonable, Jamie. You're into the house for over 70 big ones. You're throwing chips on the table like they were confetti and it was New Year's Eve.
Well, it's my confetti, and if I want it to be New Year's Eve, it's New Year's Eve. Thank you, sweetheart.
Please, Jamie. What are you trying to do, bankrupt yourself? I know we're making great money now.
We're making. Listen, I'm making. You're on a pass, Pally. Remember that.
That's Jimmy Burke.
Another thing, that Wexler, your pal, the great big boss. But he knows that nobody, and I mean nobody, packs this over-decorated... Shut up and listen, honey. Will you quit talking and listen? He knows that nobody packs this dump like Jamie Boy does, right?
I know, but there are other...
Me, no buts. You better give Wexler the word. And the word is this. I draw what I want, when I want. I'll just take my Texas fans and toss us out of here.
Jamie, I can't talk to Wexler that way.
Listen, are you refusing to do what I tell you to do?
I just can't go to Wexler and ask for more dough because I know what the answer is already.
Listen, man, you know you're over the hill. You're over the hill. You've been coming on like an old man for the last couple of weeks. Now, you can be replaced, pal. Anybody can fill your shoes. Anybody. You think I'm kidding, don't you? You think I'm kidding? All righty. Watch closely, great manager, and learn. Nancy. How are you? Groovy dress? I like it. I'm Jamie Burke.
How do you do, Mr. Burke?
Jamie.
Jamie, this is Paul
How
Bryan.
do you do, Mr. Bryan? Paul, huh? Buy you two a drink?
Oh, thanks, Jamie, but I've got to meet somebody. Maybe I'll see you again, Paul.
Oh, fine, good.
Hey, thanks for the drink.
Right.
Bye-bye, Jamie. See you later.
You better believe it, Charlie. You better believe it. Oh, hey, how about you, Paul, with a blast?
I'm fine, thanks.
Gassy-looking chick, that Nancy, isn't she?
That's right, but she's got to meet somebody.
Yeah, well, there's plenty more where she came from.
I'll drink to that.
Hey, Charlie, fill him up again. Put whatever he's drinking in my glass, huh?
Don't you want to know what I'm drinking?
I drink everything. Now, let me see now. You're a pretty solid-looking citizen. Let me see if I can guess your chosen endeavor, huh? You own a chain of baby laundries in Fall River, Mass.
Wrong.
Mm-hmm. That guy dresses pretty sharp. I got it. You're a male model for Gentleman's Quarterly.
With this face, wrong again. Why don't you just ask me what I do?
No, come on. I'll peg you in a minute. I just got to give it a little cool and careful calculation, elimination of all the obvious possibilities, you know. Hey, Paul, what do you do?
I'm a lawyer.
That was my next guess. Hey, a lawyer, huh? How about a little free advice among friends, huh?
Well, to tell you the truth...
Now, look, if you were a big star like me, you know, with TV, records, movies, the whole bit, and you had a manager who was giving you a bad time, what would you do about it?
Well, it's all according to how bad a time he was giving me.
Well, he's giving me enough of a bad time so that I'm looking for a new boy. Now, does that answer your question?
It not only answers my question, it answers your question.
How so?
Well, it seems to me you made up your mind. You don't really want advice. What you want is somebody to agree with you, right?
That's right. You know, I like you. Now, most people in my racket speak with forked tongue, but you lay it on the line, and it's good. How'd you like to manage me?
How would I like to what?
How would you like to manage me? Manage me?
You sound almost serious.
Well, I am serious.
Oh, well, look, I'm sorry. I wouldn't know the first thing about managing a celebrity.
You don't have to know anything to be a manager, man. You see, a cat in my position, it's, how do they say, it's de rigueur, you know, to have a manager.
Wait a minute.
I'm waiting. What?
Oh, don't tell me you walked in here, picked me out at random, and said, I want him to manage me.
All right, so I'm a creature of impulse. So what's wrong about that?
Nothing, if it works.
So far, so good. Now, look, the worst that can happen is you get to meet a lot of famous people, like yours truly. Of course, I'm the most famous, right?
Yeah.
You hang out with a gaggle of pretty birds like a little Nancy chick. Now, you know, there's a lot of fringe benefits here, pal, a lot of fringe benefits.
You know, you missed your calling. You should have been a lawyer.
Please, I got enough trouble being a star. Come on, now, what about it? What do you say? Don't put it down.
You're a creature of impulse? Well, so am I. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll manage it for 48 hours. Who knows? If I like it, I may stick around for another 48.
You mean you're going to pick up my option,
That's
huh?
right.
Well, it's kinky, I admit that, but I like it. All right, counselor, you got a deal. Want a drink on it?
Right.
Hey, gotta go.
Where to?
I got a date. Hey, Mac, just put everything on my bill, okay? Good. Hey, I got a car. I got a groovy car. You got to sing. Man, it will knock you out. I'm telling you, boy. You've had it, chump. Hey, listen, boy, this is a groovy car. It's got groovy groove, you know? Everything you want.
What's that for?
What?
The gun.
Oh, I always wear it. You never know when some irate husband's going to try to waylay me just because his wife happens to like my singing. I don't know, it's one of the hazards of being world famous.
Is that the only reason you carry it?
Yeah, well, that plus the fact that it makes me feel a little like I'm Sam Spade.
Jamie, there's a lot of Walter Mitty in you.
A lot of... Paul, I am Walter Mitty.
And where are we going?
The airport.
Well, don't look now, but the Vegas airport is back that way.
Yeah, I know, but it's full of creeps. You know, tourists with autographed books, fat ladies with cameras. I don't dig that, man. I got my private jet flying into Thunder Flats with my date.
Jamie, my friend, you really go first cabin.
It's the only way to fly, man. Hey, Paul, how old do I look to you, huh?
I don't know. About 40.
Come on, you're joking. Do I look 40 to you?
Yeah, you look 40 to me. How old are you?
40. Glad my fans, the kids that buy my records, don't think I'm 40, boy. I got the bank account to prove it. Boy, I'm telling you, these days, those teeny boppers, those hippies, they control the economy, man. Believe me, you want to stay in a game, you got to play in their ballpark. And anybody over 30 isn't allowed inside, and I'm still inside, pal. Scare you a little, pal?
No, but it's a good way to wear out your brakes in a hurry. Now, look, if you're going to drive that fast, you should learn to shift down when you go into a turn. That way you set up a drift and let the torque do most of your braking.
And where'd you pick all that up?
I race cars.
In real races?
In real races.
Come on, you put me on.
No, I'm not putting you on.
A lawyer who races cars.
That's right.
Show me.
Show you what?
Show me how you race cars.
You got to be kidding.
Well, there's nobody on the highway right now. We kill anybody, it'll be ourselves.
You don't believe me, do you?
Well, let's say you're being a race driver. Seems highly unlikely to me. You're just not the type.
Always there a type.
Well, we'll know that by the time we get to the airport. You know the way?
Sure.
You drive.
841-7300.
A lawyer who races cars. Why, now I have seen everything.
A little bit of Walter Mitty in all of us.
Hey, what a wild manager you're gonna make.
Will you stop with that manager bit? That was just for laughs, and you know it.
Okay, Tiger, okay, but now don't you cut out on me. I want to see more of you. Hey, there's my bird now. Diana.
Hello, Jamie.
Diana, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine, Paul Bryan. Paul, this is my wife, Diana.
How do you do, Miss Burke?
How do you do, Mr. Burke?
Good flight?
It was a bit bumpy, but it's all right.
Chico, how's the bird running?
Beautiful. It's a little bit of static on that number 2 Omni, though, but I'll have it checked out first thing in the morning when I get back to L.A.
Tomorrow morning?
Yeah, I just figured I'd refuel and take it back tonight. That is, if you don't need me anymore, of course.
You ready for this guy? Hey, Chico, what do you got against Vegas, eh? Mucho cantinas, señoritas, tequila, hey. ¿Qué paso, amigo, eh?
I keep telling the boss I'm not Mexican, but he never listens to me. My name is Von Meyer. Von Bryan. Mr. Bryan?
Let's get into the car, please. It's
Hey,
hot.
Chico, hey, hop in, you fly back tomorrow morning.
All right. You're the boss, Joe.
It's 18A and B. The second show's about to start, baby. Just kind of freshen up, change your clothes. Hey, Paul, would you mind taking Diana in to see my show?
I'd be delighted.
Jamie, I'm very tired. If you don't mind,
Yeah, well, I do mind. I'll have a table waiting for you and Paul.
Oh, now look, Jamie, if she's tired, I don't mind.
She's not too tired, are you, love? Are you?
No. No, I'm not too tired.
It's my girl. Hey, Chico, you see Mrs. Burke to her room, and then you're on your own, compadre.
Thank you. I think I'm going to go find me one of them senoritas he's always telling me about.
Now you're talking, now you're talking. All right?
Right.
Oh. Baby, for a change, will you please come in glittering, huh? Will you wear some of those precious gems I'm always buying you?
Yeah.
You know, Paul, there's a dame with $250,000 worth of jewels. She never wears any of it. Hey, come on, let's get a little blast before the next show. What do you say?
Okay.
Come on.
You're a pretty brave man letting a kid like Chico pilot that plane.
Hey, what do you drink, scotch, right?
Yeah.
Scotch rocks, 2 of them, okay? Chico. Yeah, well, he's a fan of mine. You know, he idolizes me, likes to hang out. I kind of like having young cats around.
Oh, that makes sense.
Man, it's a jet. Now, you know those private jets are like fighter planes. Chico's an Air Force dropout, and you gotta have a young kid fly one of those, right?
Is that so? I fly one.
Oh, you're one of those guys, huh? You fly jet planes, you race cars. You know, I'm beginning to think you're Walter Mitty.
Well, maybe I was. At least 15 years ago when I volunteered for the Air Force.
Korea?
That was the place.
Yeah, well, I missed that one.
What's the matter, Jamie? Too old?
Oh, you're cruel, you know, man. You're a really cruel cat. You know, if you were my manager, I'd fire you for that crack.
I'm cruel, as the poet says, only to be kind.
Cruel only... Now, what's that supposed to mean?
I'm not sure. But think about it, will you?
Yeah, well, I would think about it, Tiger, but I'm on in just a couple of minutes. Hey, I'll see you later on, right?
Okay.
Oh, hey, do me a favor, will you, Paul?
What?
See a guy named Wexler, Jake Wexler. He's the guy that runs this joint. Tell him I want 20,000 credit at the tables after this show, okay? Wexler, little burly guy, short guy. You'll recognize him. Jake Wexler, okay? Do it for me as a favor, okay, pal? Newfound pilot, jet pilot, race car, lawyer, pal of mine. See you later on, okay? See me?
You, Mr. Wexler?
Yeah, that's right. What can I do for you?
Jamie Burke asked me to tell you he'd like 20,000 credit at the tables after the show.
How are you with him? Well, you tell him the answer is no.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Okay.
Well, what, no argument? Just like that?
Well, he asked me to do him a favor. I don't know what the problem is, but I'll give him your message.
Well, you give him another message. There's a kid, a nice kid in the show. Her name's Marie. She's private property, you understand? You tell him to keep his hands off her, do you understand?
You'll have to give him that message yourself. I'm not your errand boy or his. You want that arm broken?
Look, what's your name?
Brian.
Well, Brian, listen. I'm not a tough guy. All the tough guys I know are in jail. Or dead.
Yeah. You better believe it.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Sultan's Harem of the Arabian Nights Hotel is proud to present one of the great entertainers of our time, the star of our show, Jamie Burke.
If you're feeling sad and lonely, there's a service I can render. Tell the one who loves you only, I can be so warm and tender. Call me, don't be afraid, you can call me. Maybe it's late, but just call me. Tell me and I'll be around. When it seems your friends desert you, there's somebody thinking of you. I'm the one who'll never hurt you. Baby, that's because I love you. Call me, don't be afraid, you can call me. Maybe it's late, but just call me. Tell me and I'll be around. Now don't forget me, 'cause if you let me, I will always stay by you. You gotta trust me, that's how it must be. There's so much that I can do. A service I can render. Tell the one who loves. Call me, don't be afraid, you can call me. Maybe it's late, but just call me. Tell me and I'll be around.
Now, 1-800-972-3200.
Well, don't you want to watch the rest of the Boy Wonders performance? I'm sorry, Paul. Yes, sit down. I sound like I hate Jamie. I don't. I love him.
Look, I know I'm a total stranger, but I'm a very good listener. It'll help you to talk. Feel free.
How long have you known Jamie?
A couple of hours.
Yeah, well, I guess it would take about 2 more to figure out what's wrong with him.
Took me just one. He's a 40-year-old man who wants to be Peter Pan.
What's worse, he wants me to be Wendy.
Yeah. How long has it been since you and Jamie were married?
Long. Very long. I guess that's what hurts so much. It used to be real once. I was 18 when we got married. Jamie was 28. It seemed, when he acted like a little boy, it seemed completely right. He looked like a boy.
A whole generation, my generation, we thought he was saying everything we felt and thought and wanted said. But we grew up, Paul. We even reached that terrible age 30. But not Jamie. We gave him so much love. No. It was some sort of desperate adulation. But there was so much of it. Jamie got hooked on it. It's still there. Not as much, not quite the same. But it's still there. And he needs it. He's afraid that it'll get snatched away if he loses that Peter Pan image. And maybe he's right.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to be the image to keep it alive, does he?
I'm afraid Jamie thinks he does.
Lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking. When she passes, each boy she passes goes, oh! When she moves, it's like a samba that swings so cool, sways so gentle. And when she passes, each boy she passes goes, that's a pretty good-looking lady there. Oh, how I watch her so sadly. How can I tell her I love her? Yeah, I would give myself gladly. But each time that she walks to the sea, she looks straight ahead, not at me. She's tall, tan, and lovely. The girl from Ipanema goes walking. When she passes, she smiles, but not at me. That chick doesn't dig me. That gal has no eyes for me. No, not me. Ipanema!
Well, what have we got here? What have we got here? The old lady and my new buddy, huh?
Sit down, Jamie.
You sit down. You see Wexler?
Yeah, I saw.
What did he say?
He said no dice.
No dice, that's very funny. Ha ha. Did you try real hard? Did you use your best courtroom manner,
No, I didn't really
counselor?
try.
You're not kidding, are you?
No, I'm not kidding.
Thanks for nothing. What about you, Miss America of 1920? What are you playing tonight, Vivian Venom or something? What's the idea of walking out on me? Come on, dum-dum, open up. You walked out on me in the middle of my act. Nobody walks out on Jamie Boy till he's finished. Am I right, folks, huh? Hey, sports fans out there. Nobody walks out on Jamie till he's finished, right? Come on, you bunch of moldy squares, right? Right?
You just lost yourself a couple of dozen fans, Jamie.
Who needs them? There's millions of them and only one of me.
Now, why don't you sit down and give your mouth a rest?
I think I'll just get out of here and give my eyes a rest. And you ever walk out on my act again, you ever walk out on me any place, any time again, and I'll break your neck!
Follow him, Paul.
Wouldn't it be better to leave him alone?
No, that's the worst thing you could do to him. Please, I think he likes you. I think he respects you. Please try and find him. Help him, if you can.
This lovely day has lengthened into evening. We'll say goodbye to all we've ever had. Alone, where we have walked together, I'll remember April and be glad. I'll be content. I loved you once in April. Your lips were warm, and love and spring were new. But I'm not afraid of autumn and her sorrow, for I'll remember April and you. The fire will dwindle into glowing ashes, for flames and love live such a little while. I won't forget, but I won't be lonely. I'll remember April, and I'll smile.
I like it. Sing it in your act.
What, put the audience to sleep? Are you kidding? I just do tunes like this for my own amusement.
Oh, well, you're cheating them, Jamie. I think your fans would like to hear songs from 4 or 5 years back.
Come on. This is the kind of thing they like to hear me do. Hey, baby, now call me. Yeah. Hey, baby, call me. You better call me, baby. Hey, call me now. Diana tell you she was divorcing me?
You know your wife has too much style to tell a stranger something like that.
Well, I don't. And she is divorcing.
Boy, oh boy, Jamie. You really have fouled up your life, haven't you?
Fouled up? Are you out of your skull or something? Hey, listen, man, I'm a $1 million a year corporation. That sound like a fouled up life to you?
Not if you measure it in money.
Hey, amigo, you know why the kids dig me?
No, but I have a feeling you're going to tell me.
Right. They dig me because they identify with me, right? Because I don't conform, man. I just kind of hang in there. I live for right now. In simple words, baby, I stay in because I stay young. And if that's a fouled-up life, kid, you just eat your heart out. Because that's where it is right now. That's everybody's bag, to stay in, to stay young, to make a lot of bread. Make a lot of bread because, baby, I want to tell you something. That's where you separate the phonies from the real things in life. Fouled-up life, you must be nuts or something.
I see you haven't thought about it. So long, Jamie.
So long, you poor soul. You know, I got rid of 2 of you guys tonight. 2 of you. 2 great managers. It could have been 4. It doesn't matter. Understand? I don't need you. I don't need that punk that was managing me before. Hey, and tell the great Diana she can have a divorce anytime she wants. Today, tonight, anytime. Because I don't need you or anybody. I need just me and my music, pal. Just me and my music. 2 managers in the same night, buddy. That's a record. I got rid of a couple of managers in the very same night. Yeah. I just dumped a couple of squares in the very same night. And they're bloodsuckers and they're parasites, and I dumped them. Yeah.
Hello, who is it? What's wrong? All right. I'll get dressed, be there as fast as I can. Jamie? 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 What's wrong, Jamie? Oh, what is it?
She's dead, Paul.
What?
She's dead.
What are you talking about?
Diana's dead. Diana's dead. Somebody killed her. Somebody took all her jewels and killed her. God, I can't stop shaking. I'm so cold.
Well, where is she?
She's in the bedroom.
I don't know. Operator, get me the house doctor. Yes, it is an emergency.
I loved her, Paul. I really loved her. She never knew how much I loved her.
Hello, doctor. I want you to get up to Jamie Burke's apartment right away. It is urgent. Thank you.
I'm lost without her, Paul, now. I'm lost without her. I gave her such a bad time.
Take it easy, Jamie. Take it easy.
She never really knew it. Neither did I. How much I loved her, how much she meant to me.
Easy, easy, easy.
Paul, why did they have to kill her? Why couldn't they just take her jewels, leave her alone? Hey. Hey.
What?
Who are you?
What?
I mean, what do I know about you? You're the last person I saw her with.
Well, what are you talking about?
For all I know, you might have killed her.
Jamie, put that away.
I'm not going to put it away. What do I really know about you? You're just somebody I picked up in a bar, right? You're the guy that does everything, right? The great race driver and jet pilot and lawyer. How about thief and murderer, huh? How about that? Why did you... Oh!
Now, you better start thinking about who really did kill her. Because you're going to be the first guy they suspect.
Me?
That's right. The man who threatened to break her neck at a coffee house full of witnesses. Now, did you kill her?
No! Paul, do you think I did? Do you think I could? Boy, you were right. I didn't know it till now, but you were right. It is a fouled-up life. It's fouled up for good now.
Get an ambulance. Get an ambulance.
Okay. Operator. Operator.
Don't talk, Diana. Don't talk. Don't. The doctor will be right here.
Yes, and please have that ambulance move, will you? Come in, the door's open. Thank you very much. Hurry up, doctor. It's my wife in the bedroom.
Somebody tried to strangle her. Give me the keys to your car.
What?
The keys to your car. I'll see you.
I'm Bob Knoll. My official title...
to do, kill us?
All right, you're a hero.
Why'd you do it?
Wait a minute now. You just gotta believe me. I'd have left her alone because I dug her. She woke up screaming, and I didn't know what else to do.
Chico, you're all heart. Jamie was always good to you. Why'd you steal from him?
Why not? He could afford it. Besides, he was starting to put me uptight. I don't like a man that's afraid of me. And that cat was afraid. He laid that corny dialogue on me, and those eyes, they'd plead. And it started to bug me. Couldn't figure out why, so I just grabbed everything I could get my hands on and I cut out.
What's the trouble there?
You're fine.
Here we go. Let it ride. All righty. Hey, hold these a minute, will you, pal? I'll be right back, okay? Baby, you just, you watch this for me. Paul, I know what you're thinking.
I'm not thinking anything. I was just waving goodbye. How's Diana?
Oh, she's just great, great. Just kicked me out of the hospital a couple hours ago, told me to come back, so I'm just killing a little time. Look, I admitted it, the fouled-up life, didn't I? There's nothing wrong with making $1 million a year, is there?
Nothing at all.
Well, if I want to make it next year again, I have to protect the image. You know, talk to the chicks and make with the jokes. But believe me, Dad, you made your point. I finally thought about it.
Say goodbye to Diana for me, will you?
I will. So long, Paul.
I'll see you, Jamie.
Oh, hey, Paul.
Yeah?
Drive carefully, will you?
I will.
Come on, Shooter, you're holding up the game.
All right, I'll be with you in a minute. All right, I'm just giving the house a little bit of a rest, but okay, if you're going to be like that, I may just break the bank right now. Hey, everybody, come on, gather around. Everybody over there, come on, gather around the table. Get down and make some bread because it's whoopee time with Jamie now.